You're joking, aren't you? It's the Teesside Chef. Caramel sauce or salted caramel sauce for pancakes. Pour it on a Dutch baby, which is not a real baby, or even tree bark if you're being swallowed up by the cost of living crisis. You simply must have all of your ingredients prepared in advance with 250 grams of sugar, 50 millilitres of water, 200 millilitres of double cream, and 150 grams of softened butter, which you'll have to be a millionaire to afford to buy, but you won't have to be a trillionaire to use 75 grams of golden syrup, because I have a video that shows you how to make that for next to nought. And even though the privatisation of UK water companies has allowed prices to rise 40% above inflation over the last 30 years, water is still relatively cheap, so I've poured mine in a pan on a medium heat with the sugar now before adding the golden syrup I was just talking about. And it is important to include an invert sugar syrup, like golden syrup, to prevent crystallisation. And it's also important, I think, to give the whole pan a little shake around to incorporate these simple ingredients. Plus, I just love shaking pans around, and I also like brushing pans with a little water, which is a bonus here, because as I brush any sugar that's tried to climb out of the pan a bit, I will ensure that it doesn't harden and crystallise on the side there, and you need to cook this carefully assembled mixture on a medium heat for around 10 to 15 minutes until you have a dark amber colour before knocking the heat down to very low and carefully adding in your butter gradually while stirring all the time. And I know that Tory MPs and other right-wing sociopaths will tell you not to buy butter or have Netflix or breathe oxygen if you want to survive their decimation of the UK economy, but everybody needs a treat every now and again, don't they? And this rich caramel sauce is a real treat, so hopefully adding 200 millilitres of double cream in slowly while stirring all the time will make the psychos increasingly beleaguered with fury and vitriol, and we can all laugh at their ignorance even more, but let's not wish rage-related heart attacks on any of them, because that's against YouTube's terms and conditions. And once the cream is fully incorporated, don't be alarmed if it has come to a gentle boil again. Just turn the heat off and you're done, and please do not taste this straight away, as it will take your face off. But once cooled, you can add salt if you're going for salted caramel. Start with half a teaspoon of salt and work from there to suit your tastes. And you can pour into a heat-proof jug or other storage system while it's still hot if you have a grown-up with you, or you're a big boy or girl or a big whatever you identify as, before covering with cling film. And this sauce will thicken significantly, especially if kept in the fridge, but you can easily warm it up a little to reach the desired consistency for your sweet treat. And tree bark is cheap and low in calories, so let me enjoy this in peace. And like and subscribe, you lot. Terra.